Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana.
Hmm?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action station. Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, we let those dumb bugs out to the middle of nowhere to keep them from getting their filthy claws on Earth. But we stumbled onto something they're so hot for that they're scrambling over each other to get it. Well, I don't care if it's God's own anti-son of a bitch machine or a giant hula hoop. We're not gonna let them have it. What we will let them have is a belly full of lead and a pool of their own blood to drown in. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Mm-hmm. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Whoa. Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5!
Hello Halo fans, welcome to the first level of Halo 1's campaign called Pillar of Autumn. This is the first video in what will be a series of videos that will take you from the start of Halo 1's campaign all the way to the end of Halo 4's. All of these videos will be played on Legendary difficulty and will help to make your playthrough as easy as possible. I hope that you guys will enjoy this video series and that you will come back to Halo TV channel for more Halo related content in the future. Alright, so as far as this level is concerned, it's actually a fairly easy level to beat. It's more of an introduction to the Halo 1 campaign. So what we're trying to do right now is make our way to the bridge so that we can talk to Captain Keyes. Once we get there, there's going to be a rather lengthy cutscreen. Feel free to skip through the cutscreen. Either way, I'll see you guys on the other side.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Alright, Captain, thanks for the half-empty pistol, but we're going to go ahead and make this work. Alright, so you're going to run through these hallways here, and the first you're going to see is 3 Covenant. Put 3 headshots into them. When you kill them, reload your pistol. Run through this doorway. You're going to pick an AR up, switch back to your pistol. Usually you're going to see a grunt right here, but he actually died to my Marine's grenade. So these elites are going to be busy with my Marines. So just take them out with melees or whatever. Okay? Switch your assault rifle for the plasma pistol off that grunt. And then engage the enemies in this hallway down here. So what you want to do is head to the left where this blue elite is. So I'm just going to hit him with an overcharge, knock him out. Okay. Now what you really want to do is get to this hallway here so you get some cover. Now when you're in here, you can actually continue on to the rest of the level, but I'm going to clear the rest of the enemies out in here. So the one thing you're going to get used to using is something called a combo to kill elites, which is the plasma pistol and pistol. Use the overcharge to drop their shields and the pistol to headshot them. Okay. Now this, you see right there, I walked up to that bench looking thing, that gives you pistol ammo, and I also grabbed the health pack off the wall. Keep a lookout for those. You get a lot of health packs on the wall here. And here, I don't know why this elite gives me so much trouble. Missed the back whack on him. Missed the stick on him. Managed to kill him with the plasma pistol. Alright, so up here, what you want to try to do is get a sticky on the elites that come through this escape pod. Which I actually did there. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and kill this other elite. You see, here's the combo. He was already low, so the plasma pistol actually took him out. Alright, so once we clear those guys, we're going to run in here, grab the overshield, and run out. And this Marine, for whatever reason, does not want to get out of my way. Alright, so one of the things you want to look out for in this game is grenades causing chain reactions of other explosives on the floor. Alright, anyways, in here there's an elite. So you see, here's the combo. Good example. Except I can't land headshots, but... anyways, when grenades land next to other grenades that are unexploded on the ground, they create a huge chain reaction. So you're going to want to pay attention to that in this game. Especially in Halo 1. Alright, here, I'm going to land a couple nice sticks here. There you go, on the elites. Sticking is a good way to kill elites if you don't want to try and combo them. It's actually a really effective way to kill enemies in this game. Because a lot of times, at least the Covenant soldiers, if you stick them, they're actually going to run towards their enemies and kind of act like a suicide bomber. So that's a nice way to take enemies out in this game. Anyways, you see here, I'm just trying to clear these Covenant out of the way. This grunt almost sticks me. I almost die. You see right there, perfect example. It's a big chain reaction. So, basically what I would say is anytime you see explosives on the ground, you want to be further back than you ordinarily think you would need to be, just in case of chain reactions. And you see right there, the thing I meleeed, that bench, again, that's a good way to get pistol ammo. Alright, so in this particular level, a lot of times what you want to try and do is flank, which is what I try to do here. You know, don't run towards your Marines, run away from them. The enemies are going to be focused on the Marines, and they'll let you basically sideswipe them. Alright, so here, again, you see landing good stickies on these elites. That's a great way to take them out. And again, you see the combo attempt here. Still missing a lot of headshots. Now, one of the other things I like to talk about in the Halo 1 campaign too is to listen for audio cues. So right there, you can hear the grunts and the elites yell when you kill them, and that's a good way to know, you know, how many enemies you may have cleared out around the corner when you're not able to look. But anyways, we clear this hallway. We're going to run in here and grab this overshield. Now, you don't have to grab the overshields in this level. I find that it makes the playthrough a little bit easier. They do tend to get drained pretty quickly, but it's a nice thing to do if you have the opportunity. And you see right there, I backtracked. That's another thing you want to be very careful of, is always go back for extra ammo, especially when you're trying to use the combos. What you want to do is switch your plasma pistols out, make sure they're nice and fresh. And here you see me, I'm not a very good sticker. But here's the combo again in action. As we take that elite out. Right through here, there's going to be 2 or 3 elites and some grunts. Alright, so again, comboing. So here again, watch this. Stick to grunt. You hear a bunch of elites and grunts yell, so you know you killed some of them. And you also, again, you see the power of chain reaction explosions. Alright, so I'm going to grab the health pack off the wall. And coming up, this is going to be probably the only quote-unquote hard part in this level. There's going to be a bunch of elites and grunts on the landing above us. So what I like to do, it's kind of what you just saw there. Charge up the stairs while your Marines on the ground floor are alive. And then try and land a stick on the elites at the top of the stairwell. Alright, but eventually you see in this doorway, there's going to be an elite and a grunt that are going to spawn. So you're going to want to take them out. Otherwise, they're going to give you a lot of problems. Alright, so again, you see the combo, taking the elite out. And then another thing I'm going to repeat a lot is when you're in an area like this and there's elites and grunts or jackals later on, what you want to try and do is clear the weaker enemies out first. Even though they don't have a lot of health, they do a lot of damage to you, so it's really important to take them out and then deal with the more difficult enemies, such as the elites. Alright, so you see here, I'm still struggling to land some headshots. I finally get that elite there. And in this area, again, we're just going to try and combo the elites and get past this spot. Alright, so you see the combo and the headshot. And really, this area is made a lot more difficult because, you know, the enemies have the high ground and also the geometry plays an important role. So this could take a few tries to beat, but don't get frustrated there. Alright, in here, what we're going to try and do is run down this hallway and stick this elite. Unfortunately, I miss. Alright, so anyways, we're just have to play this the old-fashioned way. Just get some headshots, get some sticks. See right there, again, audio cues. You heard a grunt and an elite yell, so you know that grenade was a good grenade. And again, audio cues, you hear the elite, so you know there's one in the next room. And unfortunately, this guy takes me quite a while to kill. It's kind of aggravating in this room. It's dark, so turn your flashlight on and try and get a better view of what's going on. But this guy takes me a lot longer to kill than I like, but sometimes the elites have really good AI, and it can be very frustrating to deal with, but alright, so you're going to see me, like I said, I really struggle to kill this guy. Tried to use the grenade to stick him, and I miss. So the other good thing about grenades, too, is you can use them to flush enemies out. So if they're behind cover, you know, throw the grenade behind the cover, make them run out so you can get the easy kill. Alright, so there's a couple elites in here, so I'm going to have to combo these guys. Alright, you see me having trouble with the weapon switches here. Alright. You can use the plasma rifle, some guys. Some people might like that over the plasma pistol. But I prefer the plasma pistol because it can drop elite shields in one shot, and it also will drop the jackals as well. Alright, so there you go. Alright, so right through here, when I take a right in this next room here, there's going to be a health pack on the floor, which I'm looking at. And again, there's this bench-looking thing. Hit that, so you're now at full health, full ammo, which is nice. Alright, down here we're going to see 3 grunts. Just land some headshots on them, take them out. And you see here I run out of plasma pistol ammo. That could be bad if that was an elite. Luckily it wasn't. Alright, so right here we're going to have to wait for Cortana to go through her spiel. But we're going to go through this alcove here. Turn on your flashlight, it makes things easier. Alright, so you want to go left, left, and right here. And then left again, and then right again. Okay? Now right through here, you can run through and try and get a sticky on one of the elites. Actually miss, and he goes right between his legs. Alright, so that's no big deal. Alright, so we're going to head through here, and again, we're going to use my philosophy of flanking the enemy. I find that it's a very effective way to deal with the Covenant, or any of the enemies for that matter. Alright, so get a stick on him. So there's going to be a few elites through here, so I'm going to try and see if I can get another sticky, but looks like the elite wasn't home. Alright, so here's the other elite that comes charging me. Again, you see the combo. You want to get used to using that. Alright, and we got one more elite in here, and some grunts, so take the grunts out with headshots. Alright, keep in mind too that while the plasma pistol has a pretty good tracking on the overcharge bolt, the elites are really quick sidesteppers, so sometimes this is going to miss. So you want to make sure you're behind cover or have some cover available if the plasma pistol shot misses. But again, you see here, I mean, 2 plasma pistol shots, 2 dead elites. Okay, so again, health pack on the wall. Went ahead and grabbed it. Alright, this elite's just going to charge down the corridor. You know what to do with him. Just combo him down. Okay, and I like this room. This is where you started off the level. And you see there's 3 or 4 elites in there that were trying to kill you before you popped out of the cryopod. Okay, here, this elite, what you want to do is charge up the plasma pistol and let it fly down the hallway. And then just keep shooting him with the pistol until your reticle isn't red anymore. Because if you don't do that, he can actually run through and cause you a lot of difficulty. He'll run through that explosion, even with the overcharge shot. So that's an easy way to take care of him. Right here, back into the alcoves. Okay, gonna be a couple grunts in here. Just headshot them. Alright, so we're gonna proceed through here. This is actually to the right, not to my left. I always try and go that way. Alright, you're gonna see me here. Try and stick. Again, I'm really bad at that. But again, audio cues, you heard the elite, so you know that second grenade I threw, he didn't dodge it. So sometimes the AI just derps in this game, frankly. And that's it works out to your benefit, so keep that in mind. Alright, and again here you see the combo doing work. Alright, so we're almost out of this level. This is a pretty quick and sweet introduction to Halo 1 campaign. If you've never played it before, this is a good way to get your feet wet. Kind of get a feel for the game. You know, maybe you played the other Halo campaigns, so this is still a nice introduction. Anyways, this one elite's being really pesky. And you see the energy shield dying, so I decided to dip out. Get my shields back. Alright, so again, the combo at work. Alright, so right here, we're pretty much at the end of the level, so they give you some grenades, so just start throwing grenades. Frags, plasmas, whatever you've got. Just, ooh, and you see the chain reaction almost get me there. I got lucky. Alright, so like I said, just throw grenades there, and we're going to run through here and clear the last grunts out. Alright, and that's the first level down, so that's one down, a lot to go. This has been a Halo TV channel presentation. As always, if you have found this video to be helpful, please like and subscribe. Also, make sure you check out the other videos on this channel. And until next time, this is Halo TV channel logging off.
Punch it.
Look!
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
I knew it! The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.